Hey guys, Julia here, and today I'm setting up my bullet journal for October with a film noir theme. I'm really excited about it. It's been another hectic month, so I was really excited to take a breath and spend some time getting cozy and setting up my journal. I have a silk robe on and all during this, but yeah, I recently got this blue velvet gin candle from Candle Power in Ruidoso, New Mexico, which is a great little mountain town. I was there for a conference a couple of weeks ago and stopped in there. It has a warm citrusy scent if you're curious. Anyway, I'm starting off the setup here, and I must start this off with some bad news. Well, good news, but at the same time, bad news for the video. So I doubt anyone noticed in the last Plan With Me video, but I got a new camera and I'm still trying to figure out the new camera and haven't had as much time with it as I've needed. So there are definitely some major focus issues with the overhead shots. So you're going to be seeing a bit more footage from my side camera, aka my phone. So please don't hate me. I'll figure it out and I apologize. But yeah, just a heads up there. So the first page here that I've been working on is a place to jot down movies I want to watch in October because it's that serious. It's officially spooky season, so I'm ready for cozy movie time. I know Hocus Pocus 2 is going on there. Barbarian looks freaking amazing. Throw me some October recommendations in the comments and I'll post this spread when it's completed and filled out over on my Instagram. But moving over to the cover page, I'm working on a little outdoor scene inspired by the Criterion cover art of Hotel du Nord. Never seen it. Cam actually sent this cover over to me when I told him that Film Noir won the Patreon poll, and I liked it so much that I thought that I'd give it a go for the cover page. It's just too bad that it doesn't look so great in the overhead, but you'll get a better look at it a little later. Anyway, I'm using a Tombow Furunosuke for the line art and mostly a range of gray Tombows for the coloring. I did try some silvery metallic watercolor on top, but I ended up abandoning that pretty quickly. But overall, I'm starting light and building my way up to the darker tones, just keeping it streaky, loose, and fun. I'm not trying to go too much with the detail, just enough to get the point across. Also using my white Artistro paint pen along with a white gel pen to get the highlights in there because you guys know that I love the unrealistic highlights. Okay, yeah, I think here I realized that we weren't looking too hot on the camera, so I'm trying to show you that this doesn't like completely suck. But yeah, here's the cover page. Okay, flipping over to the monthly spread. I've got another sheet of black paper pasted in here and I'm using a white paint pen to just catch the outside contours of this mystery person protagonist. I'm actually throwing my habit trackers down here again this month and adding in my new fave, the vertical calendar on the opposite page. And actually the smallest sliver of this calendar bleeds over to this page right here, just because October is one of those months this year with an extra kind of awkward week, but it all works out. It's all good. And man, I hope this month is a calmer one. I really miss making more frequent videos on here. And I've actually had just some ideas that I'm super excited about. And I'm just ready to have some more time to make those happen. I'm ready for a new reading journal. The Spain vlog still has to happen. Yeah, I've just really been having a hard time making time the last few months, but I appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me. The next page I'm working on here is my sort of modified night log. Even though it ended up pretty bare last month, I'm going to give it another go for October. Basically, I'm breaking this up into 3 sections. The top is for any movies we watch, and I've been rating them, which is fun. But under that, I've got any series we've watched over the month, and then below that, just a chart for meal hits and meal misses. Ooh, and because film noir is all about the drama and the cigarette smoke, I had to do a little panel of smoke, and this ended up way easier than I thought it was gonna be. I basically just sketched with a white gel pen, not even worrying about if the ink skipped. I totally wanted it to skip for texture purposes, but it really came alive by adding in some of that metallic watercolor around the ink. Definitely looks like smoke from a distance, which is fun. The opposite page is for my monthly sort of focus to-dos. So things for my Etsy shop, the house, Patreon, and I'm adding in that silhouette for a film noir investigator or something in that space up top. Gotta have the long shadow for the dark, mysterious drama there. Okay, shorter setup this month. We're moving on to the last spread of the initial setup, the weekly spread. Since the month begins on a Saturday, this one will have 9 days, and the weekend days have a larger sort of event boxes here because I've been liking making weekend specific lists and having them in their own sort of space. So I'm making room for that here. I've also sort of pre-prepped this add-in, but I cut out the sort of white spotlight shape and glued it on top of a black slip of paper. And yeah, this is a badass woman, possibly a spy or something, minding her own damn business, maybe throwing out a quick little hand signal to her partners in the shadows or something. I don't know. I honestly had a lot of fun trying to make up my own sort of like film noir narratives while setting this up. But speaking of badass women, yes, Lady Gaga was freaking amazing. I was and still am just amazed and inspired by the entire production of the Chromatica Ball. We were in nosebleed seats in San Francisco, but the energy was still so good. The show was just like definitely top 5 of all time. But yep. Just finishing up this whole like wide open rolling task list here. I've got a pretty simple skyline up top and a few shoe prints, like mysterious shoe prints are gonna go down along the bottom. I'm gonna add in some washi here along the side just for some extra decoration, and I'm all set up for the first week in October. Okay, before we look at all the spreads all together for the month, I wanted to show you the sticker set for this month. Here's the decorative set with curated film noir photography and the functional set with some note blocks and event header call-out stickers here. My super tip tier patrons got a few samples of these washi tapes I've been using throughout the setup, along with blank calendars, printables, and more. If you want to grab just the stickers for yourself, a link to my Etsy shop will be in the description, and these will be available October 1st. For monthly stickers, printables, and flip-throughs, consider joining the collection. We'd love to have you over there. But for now, let's get to the flip through. Let me know what you guys think of the setup this month. Quite different from the super colorful spreads of September, but I'm digging the black, white, and gray vibes for this one. I'll be working on catching up and hopefully getting out more videos this month. Fingers crossed. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you don't miss the next one. Thank you all so much for watching. You're the best, and I'll catch you in the next one. And if you like this video, here are a couple more I think you would enjoy.